Welcome back to Rowdy Sports. This is Peach. First day of round 8, done and dusted. Coming up on the second day. Let's talk about the France versus Morocco game first. First half was a little bit of a snooze fest. I felt like I was kind of boring. You know, there weren't a lot of real great attempts on goal. Wasn't like a real back and forth match. No one was really going after it. Second half came around. You could see France came out swinging. You could tell Morocco were trying to slow the game down, and it was super apparent. Like, they even came out of their locker room like 4 minutes late, and they even stalled in the tunnel on top of that. Mbappe with the opener in the 60th minute. Great goal. But the Ousmane Dembele goal was so much better, which was 6 minutes later in the 66th, assisted by Mbappe. So if you put that bet on Mbappe like I told you to score, then you covered. We saw all the things that we already knew in this game. Mbappe and Dembele were going to run the show, and it's apparent. And I'm excited to see them play against either Spain or Belgium next. So this is who's next. I mean, tomorrow we have Spain versus Belgium. And it should be a pretty boring game, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. The idea that keeps popping into my head is that Spain really like to slow down the game, and they really play kind of a haram ball. They score and then they shut down, or they shut it down and they just try to score in the end. Do I think that's going to be the case here? I definitely think that's going to be the case here. I think De Bruyne and Doku are slated to start in this game, but that game against the U.S. was so confusing with the way they set up. They may kind of try and do the same thing again, where they try to dictate the passage of play and try to really attack on the counter and catch the Spanish team sleeping in the back. But this Spain team is pretty strong in the back outside of their goalkeeper, Simeone, whom I don't care for. We all know that. Who am I looking at in this game? Or Zaban, yeah. Benaya. Everyone's super on the Kool-Aid of Lamine Yamal. Like, wait, he'll come to life in this game. He'll come to life in this next game. He'll come to life in this tournament. I'm not betting on him in fantasy, that's for sure. I don't know if I'd put like maybe shots. If he had like a over-under of like 2.5, maybe 2 shots or 1.5 shots, I'd take the over on that. He takes a lot of shots. Doesn't mean they're always on target, but he takes a lot of shots. I wouldn't bet more than 2 goals in this game. This is like one of those games that could go to pens. Like one goal from Spain early, and they try to shut it down. The Belgium gets one back when Lukaku comes on off the bench. Yeah, I think this is going to be 1-1 and go to penalties. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. I don't like a lot of bets in this game. In fact, I probably am not going to be betting hard on this. I might take like the over-under on like shots on target for Zaban. Definitely take the over-under on shots on target for Trossard if it's only 0.5. I take the over on that because I'm sure he will. I think this is going to be a slow one. I think we're going to have a real snoozer tomorrow. Yeah. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. And